everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be getting this chestnut Belgian Warmblood that is from the Star Stable Horses app. And if you don't know about the app, it is separate from main Star Stable from SSO, but you can link your account, and once you have a horse at a certain level, you can transfer it for the same star coins to your main SSO game and then be able to use it there. But for this bazaar, they have added some of the coats from the Horses app that you can usually only get in the Horses app, and they are here for sale at the bazaar. So by the time I finish uploading this video, it's probably already going to be over, but you can still get this coat in the Star Stable Horses app. So I decided to name this guy West Wing as a Beauty and the Beast reference. Here he is. He's very pretty in just a very understated, simple way. I love the Belgian Warmbloods. They're one of my favorite breeds in the game, so far anyway. And I think their animations are really good, and even though they're not super realistic looking, and I don't love all of their coat colors, I just really love the Belgian Warmbloods. And this is my other one that I have right now. His name is Lucky Charm. He is probably my favorite horse that I have so far in the entire game. So when I say they're not super realistic, I just mean that they're not like ultra detailed and lifelike in the same way that some of the newer Gen 3 horses are, especially like the Dutch Warmbloods. But they are realistic in the sense that their animations are good and they do look like a Belgian Warmblood, definitely. So something I know a lot of players are wanting added to the game is the ability to like completely customize each and every horse that you buy, and I think there's some rumors, I don't know if Star Stable like addressed that or not, that they're gonna be adding that feature later in the game. I have mixed feelings about that, because on one hand, yeah, that would be great because everybody could make exactly their ideal dream horse of each new breed that comes out. But at the same time, I'm like, that's not going to be good, because then you're going to have FOMO and want to have like every variation of every coat color imaginable. And I think Star Stable, the only reason they would add that is because they want people to buy even more horses and ultimately spend even more money that way. Because like, for instance, I love bay horses, so I would make, okay, I'm gonna have like a completely plain bay or with very minimal markings, and then I would think, okay, well, I love bay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get one that has a lot of white markings. You see what I mean? And then I would do that with literally every coat that there is, every one that they release, and every variation in between I'm gonna want, and everybody's gonna feel that way. So you're just gonna feel like there's like a never-ending well of variations of basically the exact same horse that you're gonna want, and it's never gonna end. There's always gonna be a different version you want. So when I think of it that way, I don't want them to add customization, or at least not limitless customization. I don't ever want there to be some kind of like a slider or something where, because I mean, gosh, if you think about that, it would literally be limitless, the amount of different horses and colors that you could have, and coats and markings and all that. And that sounds great on the surface, but when you actually think about it, it's just too much. And to me, a lot of the fun of this game is like the spoilers coming out and waiting to see exactly what the markings are going to look like, exactly what those variations are going to be of just a handful of horses to choose from. Like, which one is everybody going to get? That is the fun in the game to me. And it's going to take so much fun out of it if there's like an endless amount of variations that you could have, because then what are spoilers going to be anymore, you know? It's just going to be what everybody wants themselves. I know I'm probably not making any sense at all, but trust me, this makes perfect sense in my head. I know exactly what I mean, but I just don't know how to put it into words. I don't want there to be customization that's super elaborate or like a slider, because I'm not going to be able to resist making the absolute perfect ideal dream horse for every single breed, and I'm afraid that all my horses would end up looking the same, because I'm going to automatically by default pick the markings and stuff that I like the most on every single horse, and then they're all going to look the same. or I'm gonna have the majority of my horses be the same kind of coat color and markings, and that takes away a lot of the personality and like the character of each individual horse and each individual breed. Okay, and before I end the video, I do want to mention that I am aware of, and I have looked into the latest Star Stable controversy and drama. I think it was Amelia Dreambell that made a video about the global chat thing just being a complete dumpster fire, and really calling Star Stable out for it, which they need called out. We all need to really push them to fix that situation, and it's trash and it's bad. I mean, they have got to fix that. I myself have had a lot of issues with it, and I'm not happy whatsoever with the way that they've responded to me and handled it. So yeah, call out Star Stable for that, and we really need to push them to make that a priority for their game. Well, and on that sinister note, I'm going to end my video, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.